Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got an underwater tour of the area that you encounter in Deep Sea Danger in episode 6. That's the job where you normally control as Dimitri. Right now I've got control as Sly, and I've spotted a pirate ship out in the distance that I am a little curious about, so I'm going to mega jump and use rocket boots to see if I can get to there. Unfortunately I was a bit off course in this first attempt, so I try to redeem myself, and it turns out that the pirate ship is solid, so it is promising for future attempts. But anyways, I just try to redeem myself. You'll quickly see that I am about to hit a invisible wall of death, which I've just hit right there. And I respawn as Dimitri, but I switch character control back to Sly. And this is about the 5th or 6th attempt after that first attempt you just witnessed. It's fairly easy to get off course, but anyways, I try it again. I'm going to speed it up a little bit just to save us some time. And I have reached the pirate ship. Surprisingly, it is rendered. It is, you can walk on it. It's pretty cool, actually. I didn't expect this at all. I'm just mega jumping and rocket boosting all over the place. You can't really interact with it. The cannons are just, models. You can go straight through them. You can't activate them or anything like that. But it is pretty cool to see the pirate ship rendered out this far away in a job that is admittedly very linear and very restricted. Now, curious me decided to see if I can go up a little further. So I go up to the very front of the ship, and I realize that there's blue sparkles. So obviously you jump and press the circle button, and I get hit by the invisible skybox of death. So that was a little intriguing to see. I didn't actually expect to see that, but nonetheless it was pretty cool. Now what you're seeing right now is just me roaming around whatever I can, just seeing what's solid and what isn't. Obviously the ground that's drawn out here isn't actually the ground. You can go all over the place to some invisible floors, which is a little intriguing. Obviously I don't think they expected anyone to sort of navigate through this area, but nonetheless here I am. And what I zoomed in on over there was actually the path that Dimitri takes when he is trying to get through the cane, and that's where those traps from all four sides come out and try to get to you. Now, I'm actually going to go through that path as Sly with rocket boots, and just to save you a little bit of time, I have sped it up a little bit. And what's interesting here actually is the traps are actually, you can actually destroy those traps, and you can actually go straight through those traps, and they do get destroyed, and they do absolutely no damage to Sly. Now, I actually hit the boss trigger, which forces me back into Dimitri's control. However, the game still thinks I'm controlling Sly, and I just fall straight through, so the game treats it as a death scene. Now, I've respawned back as Dimitri and shifted character control back to Sly, and what you just saw right there was me taking damage from one of Dr. M's attacks as Sly. So you can take damage from Dr. M's attacks, and you're about to witness it again as I try to get a good view of Dr. M. So I took a little bit of damage there, and now I just try to traverse through the area, but none of the area is actually solid. So as Sly, you just end up falling straight through, and I've tried traversing the whole area, going all the way to the other side, and none of it is solid at all, which is a little interesting. Obviously very reasonable, considering you are most likely never going to play as Sly in this area, but still something very cool and something that I thought would be interesting to showcase. So that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more of these types of videos, there's a playlist in the description down below where I have a lot of random content from this prototype. And as always, if you're interested in more of how the story and development of this prototype compares to the final version of the game, there's also a playlist of that in the description down below. As always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.